It's time for the news wherever you are. Have a good evening. See you later. Bye-bye.
Hello and welcome to Saturday evening's Look North. The final flight takes off from Doncaster Sheffield Airport this evening. The owners of the airport, the Peel Group, said they'd begin winding down the airport this weekend. That's despite intense lobbying from local authorities in the region. Here's Mark Ansell.
Well, it's the beginning of the end for Doncaster Sheffield Airport. The final flight will take to the skies at 10:55 tonight, heading to Katowice, the Polish city, operated by Wizz Air. The owner of this airport says that it's just no longer financially viable. But we've been speaking to holidaymakers who have returned to Doncaster today to get their reaction to the imminent closure of the airport.
I'm disgusted. It's a waste of a good runway and a lot of people use it. The crew on our flight are on their penultimate flight and they were in tears.
I think it's an absolute disgrace. I know that Peel have had a credible offer put on the table and for some reason apparently they're rejecting it, so that's all I can say on my.
We knew this was going to be our last flight. We've been to Benidorm and we just know that we now have to travel a lot further. So this is like 45 minutes and it's going to be like an hour and a half at least to the next airport.
All his family and friends use this airport, so I know all we are, but it's going to be missed.
It's the opportunities that the airport can bring, and I don't think it's been fully explored to its absolute potential, and I'm sure there's plenty more things that could be done.
Where there's huge political pressure on Peel Group to keep this airport open. This week, for example, Doncaster Mayor Ros Jones instructed the council to begin legal action against Peel Group, saying that there is a credible offer on the table with financial backing. Peel Group dispute that. Regardless, flights will continue to arrive here over the next few days, but the final flight to take to the skies from Doncaster Sheffield Airport will be tonight.
Mark Ansell reporting there. Parents have been gathering together in Leeds to demand better childcare rights.
Childcare! Chaos! Childcare! Chaos!
They're calling the protest March of the Mummies, and they say they want job flexibility to be for all workers and increased funding and support for childcare. The government says the UK has one of the most generous maternity leave entitlements in the world. The Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development, though, says the UK is one of the most expensive countries for childcare.
For me personally, my motivation for attending is that I am paying more for 3 days of nursery per week for my daughter than my mortgage costs, and I'm sure that I am not alone in that. The infrastructure is not there to support working families who just want to work, contribute to the economy, and the infrastructure is just not there to enable us to do that.
Well, finally this evening, it's been going 50 years, but today the Queensgate Indoor Market in Huddersfield sold its last few items and was shutting up shop for the final time. The market first opened its doors in the 70s. Its closure is part of Kirklees Council's 10-year plan to rejuvenate the town centre. Many traders have been saying their final goodbyes today before moving their businesses elsewhere.
It's a weird day, definitely feels really strange, but looking forward to the future. We've got a nice new shop that's opening, hopefully next Friday. So let's just see what that brings, and hopefully everyone will support us as much as they have.
The people that have moved on so far are reporting back that they're doing well in these shops that they're moving around town to.
In an ever-changing world where people's shopping habits have changed, people's expectations have changed, two markets are unsustainable, and this sits right at the side of what we call the cultural heart. We'll develop this into a food hall in due course, and we'll create that really vibrant, family-friendly atmosphere in Huddersfield.
Well, do not forget, it's the clock change tonight, and that means it's officially the end of British summertime. Here's Emmanuel now with your forecast.
Hello there, yes, that's right. The clocks go back at 2 a.m, so an extra hour in bed for what looks like is going to be a rather settled night. Now, the fronts that we've had through today that's brought us the rain will continue to move off, so things turning drier overnight. Perhaps we'll see some patch of cloud in places as well, but it's going to be mild once again, with temperatures likely staying in double figures quite widely. Now, it's going to be quite dry as we start off the day, but as we head into the afternoon, you'll see some sharp showers moving in. Temperatures will probably get to highs of around 16, 17 degrees Celsius, so quite similar to what we've seen in places today.
That's all from us. Goodbye.